Hey, welcome to sort of Beers, Jack, and Barbecue. Check out the chuck eye steaks we cooked on the SNS Travel Kettle. Hey, I'm Craig, the man behind the camera's Jack. It's kind of the start of our springtime shooting for 2022. We kind of took some time off. We have some videos that have been playing that we shot last year, but now we're going to get in some new stuff. Picked up some chuck eye steaks today at the supermarket. I went there for tri-tip, and our one store started carrying some tri-tips. Apparently they only carry them in the springtime, I guess, because it's a little early right now. But they called these chuck eye steaks. I've never seen them this big. Almost looked like they took a chuck eye roast and cut it down into pieces. So we'll see what happens today when we cook these as steaks. Hopefully they'll be as tender as a regular chuck eye, but kind of nice and big. So hopefully we're going to get some good results. Got a couple cutting boards laying in front of us here that we got this past year. We bought these. We did get a discount on, but we did buy these. But this is a teak one, and man, I like the color of this thing. It's actually a relatively reasonably priced one. We have a logo down in the corner. Nice little board for doing some smaller cooks. And then here's another one. We have a larger one like this. This is a cherry one. It's a 15 by 20 inch cherry board with our logo in the corner there. All seasoned, all oiled up, ready to go for some new cooks. But Haley Homes, we've been working with them for like 2 years. We have links in there that we don't even discuss anymore, but it does help us out. But they have great products. That's our fourth board now. We have 4 different boards from them. So you'll see them in every cook we do this year. So season up the chuck eye steaks with some Grillaholics SPG. Can't wait to get the grill going, but we got the grill fired up with fire cups. So like I said, we started working with them as well. We really get nothing from these guys that have shown off the product. USA company, kind of nice. These things work fantastic. Probably the best fire starter I've ever used. So let's get these steaks on the grill. All right, let's get these chuck eye steaks on here. Like I said, they're nice and big. So like I said, that's what made me think it's part of a roast. I got the Chef's Temp Quad X Pro probes going in here, just to monitor where we're at. We're gonna let these on. The grill is running about 280, so it's probably settled down a little bit for us. You can see by the probe, it's running up 280 to 290. I have it only about halfway open there, and I got the smoke hole only open right now about halfway. So gonna let these ride till they get to about 80, and then we're gonna flip them, and then we're gonna get them to about 110 before we sear. All right, one reached at 80. That's a smaller one, and one. Try to flip these with the probes there. The other one's only like 65 at this point, so no big deal. We'll verify them with the instant reads when we get real close here, before we start pulling them off and getting ready for the sear. Bring it back when it gets to about 110. All right, we're gonna check them out. The one was reading 110, 111. Actually, now it's reading a little bit lower than that. When I was out here checking before, I thought I hit the right spot, so it's up there. This one's leaning a little lower yet, so actually they're both running a little bit even. I think I'm a little too far in with that one probe, but I'm gonna let them go a few more minutes, then we'll pull them both off and get ready for the sear. All right, gonna pull them off. I did open the vents all the way up to get this thing started. The one was, like I said, at like a little over 105 here, this one, and the other one was at like a 110. So that's what we want. We're gonna let the grill come up, come back out, and we'll start searing them off. All right, let's start the searing. Grill's up around 400. I'm gonna leave the cover off now, so it's gonna get even hotter as we go here. But just gonna try the minute aside, minute aside, minute aside type thing. These are a little fattier, so we'll see what happens with them. Boy, that Grillaholics SPG smells fantastic on these things. All right, there's a minute. All right, just past another minute. Starting to get there. I kind of went on a little early because if you remember, if you watched our tomahawk video, the flames were out of control, so I didn't want to get it quite as hot as I had it last time. All right, let's get the last minute going on. It's starting to see some action here now. The last minute. All right, there we go. There's a minute. I'm gonna pull them off. They look pretty nice though. All right, we'll see you on the cutting board. As always, cheers. Here we are, end of the cook. Call them chuck eye steaks. I really believe they were chuck eye roasts that they cut into looking steaks. I never saw them this big as being chuck eyes. But hey, you never know till you try. Price was right. Went for tri-tip, didn't have it. But you know, got the chuck eye roast or chuck eye steaks here. Hit it in advance here with SPG Grillaholics or Grillaholics SPG. Boy, the flavor smelled fantastic coming with this. I really like this rub. So, you know, before I say that, Traveler Kettle for SNS grills, becoming my new favorite grill. I mean, this is an 18-inch grill. Can kind of do everything I kind of needed to do. So easy to work with, and it gets screaming hot, which is great. So let's cut on these things, see what we look like. That looks good. It's on the looking on the rare side, but as you know, Jack and I don't mind that. Nice, good flavor. Definitely tastes the SPG. Not as tender as a ribeye, but it's definitely not a roast feeling as I chew it. So, kind of pleased with what we got here. Gonna be a good dinner tonight. So, hope you like what you're seeing. Subscribe to the channel, click the bell notifications, and we'll see you next time.